In this video, I'm going to be reviewing and demoing the Summer Fridays Shade Drops Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Mineral Milk Sunscreen. I'm going to be showing you what it looks like being applied on the skin, let you know how it feels, what skin types I think it's good for, and then of course I'm going to give you my overall thoughts on this, if I think it is worth it or not. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. And if you're new here and you like this video at any point in time, I would love it if you'd go ahead and subscribe to my channel, but let's go ahead and get right into it. Starting off, this contains 1.7 fluid ounces and it retails for $36, which I feel like is kind of pricey, but at the same time, I feel like that's a similar price point to a lot of face sunscreens nowadays, especially like good mineral formulas that don't leave a white cast. And this is not supposed to leave a white cast, but of course I'm going to be doing a demo and showing you guys as well, so you guys can just see that for yourself. But I have been using this for quite some time now and I do really like it, spoiler alert, but I'm going to let you know why. This is described as a lightweight mineral sunscreen that glides over the skin like a serum, delivering SPF and skincare benefits. It's enriched with vitamins, antioxidants, and soothing chamomile, and it's a fast absorbing formula that helps shield skin from UVA and UVB rays and leaves the skin with a soft, natural finish. For the sun protection in here, it uses zinc oxide, and a lot of times ingredients like zinc oxide can sometimes leave a white cast, but this doesn't. And I think that it probably won't leave a white cast on really any skin tones, but I can only speak for my own experience, which I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. But this somehow just disappears into your skin and it doesn't leave a white cast, even though when you're first applying it, it looks kind of white, but I'll show you that anyway. But the zinc oxide in here is an all-natural, reef-friendly ingredient that helps you shield the skin from the damaging UVA and UVB rays, and it's supposed to be gentle enough even for sensitive skin. I do have acne-prone skin, so I am going to be telling you guys also how this works for me with being prone to acne. And there's also some other like ingredients in here, which are their like skincare benefit ingredients in here. It has squalane in here, which is a lightweight yet super moisturizing ingredient. It's a plant-derived lipid, which is one of the most effective hydrated ingredients for creating softer, smoother, plumped up skin. And this also contains an antioxidant complex, and it is a powerful blend of vitamin E and ethyl ferulate, which helps you protect the skin against free radical damage that contributes to visible signs of aging. This is also fragrance-free and it's vegan and paraben-free. It's supposed to be non-comedogenic. So now let's get into the demo, because I feel like that's the part that you guys really want to see. Normally I do just like draw a line on my skin, but you could also just apply it to your hands, rub it in, and then apply it if you wanted, if that's a good way for you knowing how much you apply. Sometimes I like to take like 3 lines like this and then apply it, but make sure you're using the proper amount. The name of this says milk in it, and I really see why, because it feels like really milky, soothing, and very lightweight on the skin. And even though when I'm first applying this, you're probably like, whoa, that's gonna leave a white cast, but just wait. It blends in so well, and also this just feels really soothing going onto the skin, and it's very moisturizing without it feeling heavy. So even though, wow, my skin just feels like it's being moisturized really well when I apply this, once it kind of sinks into my skin, it just feels very light, and eventually once it's really absorbed into my skin, it kind of just like doesn't feel like I applied it, because it just absorbs so well and just feels so lightweight. But as you can see, the white cast is not there. There is no white cast. It absorbs into my skin so well. Again, you know, I can only say how this works for my personal skin tone. If you have a skin tone similar to me, it does not leave a white cast at all. Don't know how they do it, because it doesn't leave a white cast at all, but also it just makes my skin look so healthy. Kind of gives like a luminous look, a little bit of a dewy finish. However, it definitely kind of settles eventually into kind of like a natural finish, but it just makes my skin look so nice and healthy. I've been using this for a while now, and this has definitely been my go-to favorite sunscreen for a non-tinted sunscreen, because sometimes I just don't feel like wearing a tinted sunscreen. So this is the one that I reach for when I don't want a tinted sunscreen, and it is just so nice. It looks beautiful, it feels great on the skin, and yeah, I really like this. I am kind of surprised that it does not leave a white cast. I was kind of shook by that. This is so lightweight that I think it's going to be great for all skin types really, but even if you have oily skin and maybe sometimes you find that sunscreens are too heavy on your skin, this is not going to be too heavy. It's very lightweight and it's just so nice. And if you have combination skin, which is what I have, and I am prone to breakouts, and I have not experienced any breakouts while using this, my skin just responds really well to the sunscreen. It's just so good in my experience. And even if you have dry skin, like I said, this is moisturizing, so I feel like this can work for dry skin as well. So really, I feel like this works great for all skin types. In my opinion, that's what I would think. But I just absolutely love this. Looks gorgeous. I feel like I don't even know if I have all that much else to say. I feel like this is going to be a super quick video. I wish it was a little bit more on the affordable side because I feel like you would go through this pretty quickly. I do kind of like rotate the sunscreens that I use. Like some days I want to use a tinted sunscreen and some days I want to use one that's not tinted like this one. So I do make my sunscreens kind of last longer because of that, because I do kind of rotate them and I don't use the same sunscreen every single day. But if you are using the same sunscreen every single day, for example, if you're using this one, I feel like this will probably last you like 2 months, maybe 3 months. I guess it depends on how much you're reapplying throughout the day. To be honest, I'm not always the best at reapplying throughout the day, especially when I'm just at home because I work from home. I am, you know, by a window, so I do like to apply a sunscreen, but I don't always reapply it throughout the day. So with just applying this once, I can see this lasting a few months if you're only using this sunscreen. Again, it is the 1.7 fluid ounces, so I feel like that is comparable to a lot of other face sunscreens that are out there as far as the amount of product that comes in the bottle, but it just comes down to how much you like the formula, if you think it's worth getting a sunscreen that is $36, because I do understand that definitely is kind of on the more pricey side. Also, I did purchase this myself. I didn't receive this as a gift or in PR or anything. So I did purchase it with my own money and I do really like it, and I can definitely see myself repurchasing this when I do run out, because I feel like this is just different than any other sunscreen that I have or that I have tried. This one's just really nice. I just love how it feels on the skin. I love the fact that it doesn't make me get breakouts. I love that it's moisturizing while also being lightweight, and it doesn't leave a white cast, and I feel like makes my skin look healthy with a nice luminosity without it being like overly dewy, doesn't make my face look oily throughout the day. So it does all of those things. So to me, it is worth it. It's one that I would repurchase, but again, I can make it last longer and make it feel more worth the money just because I do kind of rotate the sunscreens that I use. So I make it last longer than just a couple of months, but it's very worth it to me. It's different than any other sunscreens that I personally have tried when it comes to a non-tinted sunscreen. I feel like it's hard when it comes to acne prone skin, or just if you are prone to acne. I find that it can be hard to find sunscreens that work really well for you. So when you find one, it's awesome. So I kind of stick to it when I find a good one. But this is just a really nice sunscreen if you have whatever skin type you have, but I feel like particularly if you've just been looking for a really lightweight sunscreen that doesn't feel heavy, then this one is really nice because it's just very lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy, and I feel like sunscreens can often just feel so heavy on the skin, and that's not pleasant, especially if you are prone to acne. So this is just a really good one, and I would definitely recommend it. So if you are interested, I will have it listed and linked in the description box below. If you guys do have any questions, let me know in the comment section. I'd be happy to help answer any questions that you may have. And if you've enjoyed this video, let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you want to see even more content from me in the future, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you for my next video.